right, olives and cheese for breakfast. What could be better than that? Now today we have an epic video planned, guys. We've got two things on the menu today, as it were. One of them is a historical building where, believe it or not, there was a part of Albanian history where if someone in your family was murdered, there was a revenge law which made it legally acceptable for you to murder someone from their family.
What a talk early in the morning.
It's wild. So we'll dive into where and when and how long and all the history behind that. Super interesting. As well as after that, we will be going on a hike to something called the Blue Eye, which should be super memorable and super beautiful. So two things on the docket today. Oh,
Breakfast.
Very nice. Some
fried
bread.
Oh.
Very nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And orange juice. Perfect. Portocali, they call in Albania.
Portocali.
Very nice. So we're going to enjoy our very slow morning here, and then we're going to get on with history and scenery,
Yes.
as it were. So here we go. Another great day in the Albanian Alps. I could go for one more espresso, actually.
Me too.
Maybe we'll get another espresso.
We got a really small one this morning. That's not enough for me. Okay. Cheers, guys.
All right, everybody, a slight change of plans. We have decided to do the hike first and the historical building revenge law second. We're just going to reverse the order. So we've been hiking for about an hour, if you can even call it hiking. It's been on a gravel and dirt road, so pretty easy so far. And I will say the views have been incredible, really getting me excited for this Blue Eye waterfall. If you guys remember, the Blue Eye in Saranda was pretty special and pretty beautiful. And of course, the waterfall in Logu was like a highlight for us. One of the best drone shots we've ever gotten. So hoping for some similar levels of beauty at the Blue Eye waterfall we're headed to. I will say the reason we switched the order of the hike and the historical building is because it's calling for rain in the afternoon. So we're going to try and stay dry. Obviously the sky is like perfectly blue, not a cloud in the sky right now, but when you're near the mountains, the weather can change very quickly. So we're going to believe the weather forecast and try and stay dry today. So we've got a little bit longer on this road, and then pretty shortly we'll be getting off of the road and going really hiking in some forest and jungle path. So let's see how hard it is, and let's see how beautiful it is, because I'd love to see another spectacular waterfall similar to the one in Logu. Keep our string of good fortune going. All right, let's do it. Let the hiking begin. Woo!
Wow, guys. We didn't even make it yet to the forest, but before we enter the forest, there's this restaurant with an amazing waterfall just right there and a river running through, and it's so clear, and we have to cross to go to the restaurant with this bridge. It's so cool. This is beautiful already, and we haven't even made it to the Blue Eye. Amazing. What do you think, Steve?
So we've made it to the spot where you can no longer drive and you must hike.
Yeah.
But as you can see, the only cars that made it were big trucks and 4x4s.
Yeah.
I think your best option in Theth is either a 4x4 rental or just take the bus here.
Yeah.
Because the smaller cars are going to have a hard time. The road was pretty rough in spots.
Yeah.
And this morning, if you guys remember, when we were the shot on the swinging bench with the espressos, if you see behind us, there was actually a tow truck picking up a guy's rental car. There was a tourist who brought a regular small car here, and he had problems and had troubles. So I think the best option is 4x4 or just take the bus like we did and walk.
Yeah, so from the main center of Theth, we actually hiked all the way to this point. Here. But you can also drive
Yeah.
from the main center
but you need
to
a
get
4x4.
to this point. with a 4x4.
I mean, so beautiful
But
here.
now we're
and
gonna.
I think, honestly, this is the tiny bit of beauty compared to what we're going to see.
Yeah.
Obviously, incredibly beautiful, but I think it's only going to get better from here.
So we're gonna go inside the mountains, into the forest, and find a blue eye, which is a waterfall. But this is already beautiful. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Okay, let's go.
Shade.
I think we hiked for almost 3 hours now.
Almost 3 hours.
Almost.
And now we're in the shade.
Oh, the shade feels so good.
Shade.
I think we only got like maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Yeah, we're almost there.
I think I can hear the waterfall.
Yeah. We're almost there. I think it's just down there. But welcome to the Blue Eye. How is it?
Too cold.
Cold.
It's totally freezing. It's totally freezing.
Your hand.
Way too cold.
Good one, Steve. Good for you.
On a good day, swimming optional. Optional. Oh my gosh, it's freezing. I don't know who built this table and chairs right here, but I wish there was a tip jar or something, because I would put in $5 for this guy. What a job. Right in the middle of the river, you've got this table and chairs made out of sticks, and the waterfall behind me. Awesome, man. So nice. So nice. Guys, come on. 5 stars, 6 stars, absolutely beautiful and perfect. I will say the water is so clear, it's sort of mind-blowing.
By the way, this is the second blue eye that we have seen in Albania.
Right. We
There are
saw
only
that.
2.
Right. We saw both blue eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of blue eyes.
I see it every day.
I will say the water is ice cold. You don't really swim in that water, you just take a dip. You get in, and within 5 seconds, you have to get out because it's freezing. So I probably won't swim at the other spot with the bridge there. I probably won't swim there either because it's too cold, but so refreshing and so great. And probably start to finish, what, Ivana, 3 hours?
Yeah. Yeah. One
About-
way.
One way, 3 hours.
Yeah, from the main center of Theth.
From,
However, if you don't have as much time as we do, you can
drive,
try to
Yeah.
grab a ride from the main town to here.
right.
Not to the Blue Eye, to the parking lot before
Got it.
the hut.
Got it. Okay, guys, that was so incredibly worth it. Absolutely unforgettable, super great. Saw a bunch of people jumping in and freezing and joking around with them. Was really fun. Absolutely loved it. And now we're going to go totally change gears and go to a historical building where we're going to learn about some medieval laws that were pretty brutal. So a bit of a change of pace, but this is the nature of travel. It's one thing after another. Push your boundaries, blow your mind, swim in cold water, do it all in one day. All right, here we go. right, almost at the historical building now. I will say Yvonne and I have freshened up and had a shower. We are both tired as stink, man. It's like 20 kilometers in and out for that hike, and we are not used to it. I will say big thank you to the guy who picked us up and drove us the last couple kilometers. Lemon Daddy. We did not have our thumbs out like hitchhiking or anything. I think he just saw the way we were walking, like, you know, and he's like, hey, get in. And we're like, oh, thanks, man. So he picked us up.
We got rescued.
We got rescued. Now, next stop is the historical building, but if you guys remember yesterday's vlog, first things first, we have one order of business with these biscuits. All right, let's go.
Aww,
Come on, buddy.
how cute. Aww,
Oh, we got a friend
our new friend.
for biscuit delivery. What's his name, you think?
His name is Foxy.
Foxy? I like it. Don't leave us now, buddy. Oh, gotta pee. I get it.
Okay.
Oh, this is great. Tired from a hike, walking through the Albanian Alps with a new dog. Going to deliver some biscuits. This might be the best day of my life.
That's right.
So the cow from yesterday is gone, and the little girl is gone.
Maybe they will play and come out later
We
on.
promised her biscuits, and I guess we just assumed she would be here. At least Foxy's back. Hey, buddy. Why would we assume she'd be in this field? I don't know. But anyway, Foxy's here again. Hey, buddy boy. Okay, so no biscuits for that girl. I tell you what, the next kid we see is getting some biscuits.
Maybe she'll come out later in the evening.
Maybe we'll see her later. Anyway, next stop, the tower just over there. Let's go. All right, so we've made it to the tower. It has a pretty incredible history, just in the nick of time because it has just started pouring rain.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll sit here and see if it stops, but the sky is pitch black. So
That's
we might
true.
just be going there in the rain.
Yeah.
But the idea is, I can tell you the idea now. It's a defense tower. So let's say for some reason, a person in Albania in the medieval times murdered somebody. He would hide in this tower because what was probably going to happen was the family of the person who was murdered would murder him and it would be okay. So he would hide here and have his family negotiate for him, explaining what happened and hopefully trying to save his life. So it's like a room that's all barricaded where you could hide because you had just murdered someone. Insanely interesting, I think. Thank you.
Thank you
William
very
and Daddy. And for the tower, it's 150 lek per person. Seems reasonable.
I think it's actually a family-owned tower.
Seems like there's a family living on this property and they own the property around it.
And they have a bar, cafe right here.
Yeah. I will say I'm a little bit vague on what exact years this was in practice. So hopefully when we go there we can talk to someone and learn some more. But certainly that's the idea. So maybe we'll wait for the rain and then we'll go up. Cool. I think the father of the house, certainly someone, just came over and put this on my head and left. Didn't say a word. Just put it on my head and kept moving.
Amazing. I think that's too small for you.
My head is so big.
You know, watch yourself. It suits you, Steve.
Well, just because my head is the same thing. It looks like it's just an extension of my head. Bald
nice.
thing. Oh, here we go. More outfit. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Karadik.
Traditionale.
Yeah.
Oh, back more. Back.
Alright.
Big man.
Okay, very nice.
Very nice.
Instrument for you.
Oh, thank you. Look at this.
Bravo. Bravo.
Thank you.
Very nice. All right, we gotta try, Ivana. We gotta try it. It's a fold and blow technique, I think.
Okay.
5 years ago.
You said in 5 years you'll master it. Oh.
I made a noise. That was cool.
Very good.
As we're waiting for the rain, we got a free
Hello.
show. Hello. Guy having some orange soda.
Cute.
The best.
Yeah.
That was a nice show. Bum, 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 bum. That was cool, man.
Fun time.
All right, this tower is 400 years old, all original. It's pretty spooky in here. It's dusty. It's dimly lit. And the purpose of the tower is a little bit frightening. The idea of this tower was to end something called blood feuding. So blood feuding was this medieval practice hundreds of years ago in Albania, where if someone from my family was killed, we were okay to kill someone from the other family. The interesting thing about blood feuding is if I didn't do it, like if say my brother was killed, if I didn't take revenge, some of my children or my children's children or anyone in my bloodline could take revenge. So you had this kind of generational blood feuding, family versus family. Obviously Albanians wanted to stop this practice because it's, pretty medieval. So 400 years ago, this tower was built, and over the course of 300 years, there were exactly 300 cases that were solved in this tower.
Wow.
What would happen was the guilty person, right? You're out in the farm, you're farming, you're doing something, and you kill someone. You're enraged and you kill someone. You say, oh my gosh, what did I do? This is crazy. You would come here. You would hide in this tower, and the family that still lives here today, their great-grandparents, their generation, they would look after you, they would bring you food, they would calm everything down, and then your family would go to the other family and try to negotiate some solution that did not involve another murder. So this tower was actually made for a pretty positive reason, to try and end blood feuding, but it's pretty crazy to think, right here, people would be sitting who just killed someone, and they're like freaking out in their minds, hoping that they can come to a resolution that isn't another murder. So over the course of 300 years, exactly 300 cases were solved here. So on average, one per year.
Wow.
The most recent one was 111 years ago. And in fact, the little girl we spoke to, the little girl who was serving us our espressos, it was her great-grandfather was the judge that time. And so he was bringing the guilty person food and sort of negotiating everything. I mean, you can imagine sitting here 300 years ago. You've got little windows here and just looking out the window and being guilty. It's kind of wild because outside is like paradise. It's so beautiful out there, and you would just be in here panicking, hoping that one of your family members is not going to be murdered because of the thing you did. I mean, it's super wild. So to be clear, guys, Albania is not a murderous country. This practice has not been around for like 100 years. Safe country for travel, but in history, really interesting that there was this thing called blood feuding.
Right.
And they built towers like this to try and end blood feuding.
Interesting.
Because I guess if you didn't have this tower, if you were guilty of murder, maybe the next day or next couple of days, someone was going to come murder you or murder your family members.
Wow.
So they would put the guilty person in here to try and end this practice of blood feuding.
Yeah.
Also interesting, they had these little holes here for guns. So if you were guilty, you'd be up here with your gun, I guess, and you'd poke your gun out there, and if people were coming to get you, you could shoot them. It's crazy. It's like, hundreds of years ago, medieval times, murder was so common, I think. Or
Yeah,
at least a lot more common than now.
Oh yeah, the law, it was different, of
Yeah.
course.
So they didn't have
This was legal.
blood
Yeah.
feuding was like a legal thing that really happened for hundreds of years,
Yeah.
to the point where they built this tower to try and stop blood feuding.
Right. And I guess these are their family members or the judges?
Yeah, I think these are judges. So 1806 to 1871, this guy would have been one of the people bringing you food, keeping you safe here,
Wow.
and saying, "Relax, relax. We're gonna work it out. Whatever it is, pay. You can pay your debt in some other way than another murder."
Right.
Which is just wild.
Yeah,
I
and they
feel
got-
spooky being here.
Pictures on the wall.
All around.
Wow.
So crazy. So there's actually another floor above us, but the wood is not in the best condition, so they said don't go up there. But I mean, all original, 400 years old, and as recently as 111 years ago. So what year would that be? 1910, I guess.
Yeah.
1910, there was somebody sitting here who just murdered someone,
Oh, wow.
saying, "Oh my gosh, don't murder my family. Oh my gosh, don't murder my family." Like, it's a
This-
wild history.
This building is very interesting.
It's very spooky, man.
In Theth, so.
Yeah, it's very spooky.
Wow,
But like I
that
said,
is-
guys, just to be clear, safe country. Don't worry. I don't want you to think this practice is still going on.
And
but,
especially in Theth, it's beautiful outside, and we're in the mountain region of the Albanian Alps, so.
I feel like it's a little bit.
Loving it.
I feel like I think I can feel the in my bones. I can feel the.
Plus, it's raining outside.
Plus, it's raining. You hear the raindrops. It's very spooky in here.
Yeah.
So I think we should go outside.
Okay, so I guess that's it for today. It's been a long day. We hiked for 7 hours, but the blue eye was incredible.
Blue eye was incredible.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. There's actually another waterfall that is closer to the center of Theth, only a 45 minutes walk. But we heard that the blue eye is more beautiful.
Blue eye
so
was
if you got the time,
great.
visit the blue eye. And of course, a hike around the mountains. After all, we are in the Albanian Alps, so a mountain hike, if you got the time, from Theth to Valbona is one of the most popular hike. But it takes 6 hours one way.
Yeah,
so
we were not up for that.
yeah. So, but we are having a great time in Theth. We are only here for 3 days, 2 nights. So it's our last night today. We are hungry. We haven't had any lunch, right?
We have had nothing.
Yeah, okay.
I'm tempted to eat those biscuits we were going to give to the girl. Hopefully we'll go back and see if we see her again.
Yes, let's see if we can find her. I don't think so. We can see her farm from here.
Yeah, probably not.
Right there, we can see the cows,
It
but
is
not
what
her.
it is. Listen, guys, I would say Albania seems to have it all in terms of travel. Incredible
Yes.
history, like this place. Blood feuding, incredible history. Incredible scenery you saw today. Good food, good hospitality, friendly people, and super affordable. Would recommend. Travel Albania.
Yes, yes, and of course come to Theth right here. It's just 2 hours away from Shkodër. It's starting to rain again.
This tower is creeping me out, man. It's raining and it's just the murderous history, and I'm
And
like,
plus,
yo.
I think Steve is too tired from
I'm
the
actually
hike
physically
today.
tired, like very tired, but I just had an espresso, so my mind is up. My
Your
body
mind
is
is
down
up.
and my mind is up, and I'm very confused. And I'm learning about blood feuding, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go have a nap.
All right, guys. Maybe we'll end this vlog with a beautiful drone shots, not with some murder
Sure.
stories.
Let's have a relaxing outro.
Okay, see you guys in the next vlog.
Later, guys.
Subscribe to our channel, please. Love you. Bye.
What could be better than that? No lunch today, so naturally we're having a super massive dinner.
I'm super hungry because of our hike.
Not sure what this is. Looks like cheese, potentially? Onion?
I see some pickled garlic there. Try it.
Go for it, don't be shy. Oh, it's very oily. It's gonna be super flavorful, I can guarantee it. And if you guys know what this is, let us know. I've already had one of these. I think it's like a cheese sandwich.
It looks a little bit like Berat.
It's not Berat though, it's not too many layers.
I like this one.
It's almost like a cheese sandwich.
It's very good.
That's nice. And then stuffed peppers, which is one of our favorites. I think it's your favorite. Yeah.
My favorite Albanian food right here.
Oh, you're right, Ivana. Pickled garlic.
Try it. Good. Maybe with bread. Strong. Alright, it wouldn't be a complete Albanian Alps food without some lamb. Another lamb. A staple. Looks very good. Anyway, I'm very happy. Food makes me happy.
Food makes me
Let's go. Let's enjoy. Wow, seriously, Steve? I'm loving it here. Even the houses.
Even the cabins that may be abandoned.
Yeah, I think
It's still
it's
beautiful.
very old. It's a very old house. Look at that. It looks very cool with the mountain backdrop. Wow. Amazing hike. Love it. Wow. Woo! Look at this.
Is this it?
No, I think we're almost there. But it's already beautiful. I think we can swim down there.
Honestly, I want to jump off this bridge into that water right now.
I know. Think you can.
I think it's deep enough.
Well, try swimming first later.
Let's go up there to the blue eye and then maybe jump here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's super beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Awesome.
Look at the water. Oh my goodness.
So clear, right?
What? Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Oh my goodness. Look at the color.
You know one's gonna believe the color. They're gonna think we edited the video. It's so blue.
Okay, let's get closer. Woo! Wow! Amazing! Let's get closer. You can even sit there. There's a chair and tables to relax. There's a cafe right there. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ah! Wow. There's a cow in our front yard. We're back at our accommodation.
I gotta say, the cows in Albania are very healthy.
Yes, they are. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired.
Fur looks shiny. It's strong.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. Okay, let's go shower.
Yeah, we got rescued. Like, I don't know, maybe more than halfway on our way back here. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, let's freshen up.